see here. Ah, I'm just happy to be streaming again. Let's see, is it too loud right now? I forgot to double check that. Not too loud. Yeah, not too loud at all. All good. Maybe just... Good to have everything going well. For once. I pray it's all going well. Wacom... Let's get my Wacom tablet set up properly. What the hell? Wacom. Wacom tablet properties. Boom, I gotta go to mapping. Gotta make sure that this is actually going to the right one. Monitor 2. There's Exxon out. Sweet. Alrighty. Alrighty, sweet. Time to figure out how to do this, how to make this work. So, for a dickhead manager. Alrighty. Let's get all the reference sizes for characters in here. I want to use the same color probably for him. The giant beak. Why are macaws' beaks like that, actually? Time to do a little bit of fun research. Why are macaws' beaks like that? No, wait, that's not a macaw. What the fuck? Okay. Birds with the big beaks. Toucans. It's toucans. Okay, why are toucans' beaks like that? For regulating blood flow. Huh. Weird. Very weird bird. Well, oh well. Ah, shit. Is this not working? Oh god, it does. It's not working. That's, oh my gosh, why is it not doing that? Display capture 11. There we go. Now it's working. Now it suddenly decided to work. Ah, jeez, dude. Every single time was trying to get any of these things to work. Ugh. Jeez, sad to see nobody in here, but yeah. Alrighty, let's get started on this. Alrighty, wait, I forgot. Need to grab next bird. Pictures. 500 files. And then let's get Jerome Freebird. Get in here, buddy. Alright, layer. Let's transform. Mirror horizontally. Boom, we grab Jerome, we layer, we mirror horizontally. Alrighty, sweet. So, I should probably have her on the top layer, actually. Alright, so fundamentally, how tall do I want to make this guy? How tall am I wanting to make this guy? What is all the things I'm going to do with this? Here, I can do this. I can...
Bro, this is my boy up at Dixie. This is where I be buying my
I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm streaming. What the hell is going on? Oh, god damn it.
Whiteys.
Yeah, it is currently assigned, because that's the one I'm doing. Dumb piece of shit. What the hell is it doing? God damn it, YouTube. Please stop being a piece of shit for like 0.5 seconds if you could. You're shitting me. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, yeah. That's because it's my stream key. That's because it's my stream key. Why is it unlisted? Why is this useless piece of shit always like this? Oh my fucking god, dude. I didn't click unlisted. I clicked public. Stupid piece of shit. Oh my god. That's not what I wanted to go to. Oh my god. Okay, now it says it's public. I don't know why the hell it always acts like this. Oh my god. Ugh. Trying to get this thing to work right, it is the most miserable thing in the world. One bad part about YouTube Live is trying to get everything to actually like work and function correctly is seemingly impossible. But oh well. You just gotta make do, I guess. Alrighty, so let's try to work out, what are we trying to look for height here? This is a macabre, but is this a macabre? Shit, what is this? Alrighty, so we're working with... Let's try to grab more info on toucans. I want to make this a toucan or macaw. Ooh. Fat macaw. What if we go fat, ugly macaw? The cacado? Huh. That could be interesting. What is this cacado bird? Cacado... Cacado... bird? Oh, it's like that evil bird from, what is it, the Rio movies? What is the... What was that green one that I just saw? What kind of bird is that? What is these bird? Ah, it's a New Zealand bird. Interesting. New Zealand got weird-ass birds, man. Like the kiwi and this thing. Why the fuck did they all evolve like that? So weird. Alrighty. Let's... Macaw, or... Well, I think a toucan works better, because you see, their head is tiny. And that's a good metaphor for the fact that a bunch of managers are just stupid assholes. And the giant beak could be metaphorical for the massive ego every single stupid asshole manager has. I think I like that. I think I like this more. I think I want to go with the macaw. Not the macaw, the toucan. Jesus. Alrighty. God, I love Pokemon music. Alright. Let's look for some more decent reference photos of macaws. Or macaw heads, you know? Not toucans. What the hell? I can't ever keep the right word in my head, dude. Swear to God, it's the worst thing ever. This green beak is just kind of weird and off-putting. All right. Why? Let's look up and make sure that that's not something else. Toucans, beaks, green sometimes. Oh my God! I want like okay. Why are some toucans beaks green and purple? That would be more difficult to do. Alrighty, but yeah, okay. Cool. It does remind me of like the like what is it, El Dia de Muerte masks and stuff you see a lot of the time. That's pretty cool. I don't think those are in Mexico though, so that doesn't make much sense. Hey, Pure Vessel, happy to finally have somebody in here. I'm doing good, man. I'm trying to figure out how to make my new character look. I think we're gonna go with the regular, traditional looking beak though. The kind of guy you see on a box of Fruit Loops. But yeah, I'm just working on the webcomic, working on some like short videos and stuff, maybe, figuring out what I want to do, just figuring a whole bunch of stuff out, just how it is. Toucan. The latency is crazy. Oh, jeez, is it? Wait, can I say? Wait, what's the latency? It says it's healthy, but oh, jeez, I hope it's not too bad. I hope it is not too bad. Okay. But alrighty. That's like the perfect perspective shot. I could not have asked for anything better. We're nabbing that. Perfectly blue background as well. Decent body profile that we get a look at here. Oh, jeez, yeah. Oh, shoot, yeah. That sounds about right, given my actual, like, connection, though. Oh, no, I just accidentally closed the music. Alrighty. I grabbed the screenshot, I think. Did I grab the screenshot? Boom. Let's go back to gallery. Sweet. Alrighty. Dude. The Amazing Digital Circus episode 8 was absolutely nuts, man. Watching that was... it's insane. Ugh. Like... it's like... there's a genuine level of discomfort that you have. Oh, sick, man. My next door neighbor. My next door neighbor had those when I was a kid. Alright, should I just add the same image? I added the same image again. Control Z, boom. Grab this, insert as new layer. Boom. Yeah, sick, man. But yeah, like the Amazing Digital Circus episode 8. Have you seen it yet? I'm guessing you're probably in the circle that would watch it. It's just, the show's so good, dude. And apparently it wasn't even anything that Gooseworks had planned from the start. It was actually something that just came about because they weren't willing to take a risk on 2D animated shows yet. And like, I get that. Like, as an early company, you gotta really work towards that stuff. And then, you know, the Amazing Digital Circus absolutely like threw it into the limelight. Let's see here. Drink Pepsi, it tastes good. It has all the chemicals that make you feel great. Alright, let's see. How big are macaws? How big are macaws? Toucans. What the hell am I saying? Toucan size. 12 to 25 inches. Length. Toucan height. Alrighty. That's interesting. Okay. Good to know. Yeah. Yeah, nothing beats a good old glass of water. Dude, drinking water, it genuinely does so much for you because at a fundamental, like, biological level, your body breaks down everything, including, like, sugars that it uses to create fats it breaks it down from water into more water. Like, that's the in and out product of pretty much every biological process of like, a huge amount of the biological process of your body just require water. Huh. Let's go. Somebody who's decently height. Who's got some decent height. That's good height. I like that. Yeah. The mental state. Yes. I don't expect any, greatness in that area from my chatter. Oh, jeez. Now to try and get the body type down. Oh, that beak's gonna be a pain in the ass to get. Cause why is the one on the left so much more curved? Is there sexual dimorphism with them? Shoot. Sexual dimorphism in toucans. Exhibit low sexual dimorphism. Beak shape difference between male and female toucans. Male toucans typically have a longer, narrower, and straighter beaks. Okay, good to know. This toucan is not what we're looking for. This beak shape is nope. Wait, the other one. This beak shape is apparently female. Oh shoot! I accidentally put that all in the same layer. Shoot. Alrighty, so we take care of that by doing this. We have to grab all of this and put it on its new own layer. Shoot, I messed it up. Shoot. I messed it up. Dang. Yeah. That's the weird part about doing this. I didn't think I'd be doing so much research on birds, but I guess it makes sense. I mean, like, originally this bird character was going to be he's just going to be weird. It was going to be different. It was going to be like, at first it was going to be some guy who's kind of like a piece of crap, but that you get along with okay at work. And then it became like an old man who was on like, like painkillers and stuff. And then I like started doing the feathers and they looked really bad. And I'm just like, I can work off of the basis of people being trans here because these birds are brown when they're female, red when they're male, traditionally, with a specific breed of house finch. And I was like, wait, I could have this be like a shitty dye job done by somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. And, kind of like this whole work through, like, work with kind of characters that I like working with, ones that are, part of minority groups and all that. And, yeah. Just a fun part of storytelling. Hey, can you close your door, Miles? Jeez, he's listening to shit at like full blast in there. Like just random shorts and stuff. Like, damn, I'd be doing that too. Shit, I gotta be wearing my headphones more when I do that. Jeez. Alrighty, so finally, time to try and get down to actually drawing the character. Alrighty, so head and body shape. Let's get a little sketch idea of what we have here. Boom. This is a good side profile, but a generally good body profile. Wait. One side maybe, they kind of have a more forward-facing body as compared to most other birds. Maybe, Nice. We love dirt. That's kind of the neck and head-ish portion before you get into the spine. Let's see what that looks like. Dear God, it looks like a poorly drawn shark fin. Let's try rounding out the face there. Let's try rounding out the face. So they only have inward curve, but on the front of the face. But dirt, yes, dirt with basil seeds. You're gonna have basil. I think there's a YouTuber who has their name as Basil. No, that's actually like an iconic, that's like a well-known TF2 troller who went like full schizophrenia mode on some guy for like the gambling game mode in TF2. Yep. I had like this old neighbor. Her name was Vivian. She used to have all of these. She used to have like all of these things. She used to have like shit ton of like mint plants and things, and you could kind of taste it when she had me like chew on them. But I was just like around enough, and she taught me so many things. And I remember the last words that woman ever said to me, because the other family was moving in the day that we were leaving, and the last words she ever said to me was, "They've got an 8 and a 10-year-old. I wonder if they know how to swear." That woman was wonderful. I miss her every day, and if I ever get the opportunity to meet her again, I pray to God I get it. Oh, dude, she was just so cool for like an old woman. She was crazy. She was definitely like a crazy old lady, and it was the greatest thing ever. Her husband died like a week after we moved away, though. Sad for the guy. He was a sweet guy. He just smoked 2 packs a day for a good chunk of his life. Apparently, he did die sinking a really good putt, though. Pushed that shit in, fell to the ground, dead from a heart attack, ball goes in the hole. How every golfer wants to go. I think my brother would, love for that to be the way he dies or something, But I don't know what golfers think. My papa was not a very talkative, is not a very talkative man. He's still very much alive. My papa is he's like one of those stereotypes of an old government. I think there is a chance he's on the spectrum. He just does not he does not emote very much at all. He just laughs sometimes and really likes numbers and working in the financial sector. And he made good money off of it because he stayed with a company and worked probably 52-hour weeks for a huge chunk of his life. And now he has good money set aside for his family and everything, You're allergic to nicotine? That's a thing somebody can be allergic to? People can be allergic to nicotine? Huh. Wow. I mean, that's like kind of convenient for you, really. Apparently. Kid, you're talking about this like the way somebody does when they're like discussing things that they've done like illegally. It's just like allegedly. Every major corporation, after they like poison your town's only water supply, we have allegedly poisoned your hometown's water supply. I am allegedly allergic to nicotine. Like, I get it. I get that you're like around that age, kid. You're probably gonna try something like that. I mean, I'm not accusing you of anything. Oh wow. Okay, so you didn't actually do. Okay, okay. Wrong assumption there. Okay, that's wow. Actually killing you. Holy crap. That's wild. All right. What do I want the shape to be here? Let's just try. I'll try a generic head shape here. I'll do a generic head shape with generic head values, kind of like this. Then I can drag that over to here. And then I can, yeah, that's. And since his head's going to be kind of tiny, I can do that. And then we can, boom. Why did it do that? Alrighty. Huh. Strange. Yeah. People end up allergic to weird stuff. I'm not even allergic to, like, poison ivy. I'm one of the few people who's, like, not allergic to anything, and genuinely not poison ivy either. I inherited it from my mom. My brothers didn't. They've gotten that shit plenty of times, and we played in the same fucking woods, so, yeah. Yeah. That's smart. That's smart. Let's just kind of go, like, long-ish neck into, like, the weird kind of, like, bulby head thing here. Yeah, because the tiny head, and then we have, like, this just giant, massive... Is this kind of what I want? Wait, is this actually way better, actually? Is this, like, genuinely jacked up body kind of, like, the funniest thing ever? Wait, what the heck? Why did that get pulled up? But yeah. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's get a generalized sketch here. That is... This guy looks really pathetic, though. Like, the tiny head, I like this. I like this. Yeah, definitely. Kid, definitely a possibility. Well, parents tend to be kind of forgiving about that kind of stuff. Oof. But yeah, I like this. I like this. Maybe make it a little... Maybe if I make it a little bit taller... Here, let me just get a... Let me just stretch him a little bit. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that, actually. I like that a lot. Holy crap. It's amazing. It's amazing. The pathetically downturned beak as compared to how, like, toucans normally look and everything. Ugh. It looks great. Looks amazing, actually, yeah. Alrighty, sweet. Time to decrease the opacity on that. Boom. Now we go straight black, and we got this. Sweet baby Jesus, we got this. Alright. What? Shoot. Okay, wait. Let me go back to that part, because I messed up a little bit there. Alright. I like how this is looking. Alright, let's try to go... Oh, like squibble in the B. It's just, oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. It's weird. It's scrawny. It's kind of out of place. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. I think it acts as like a deterrent. I think it's more of a deterrent than anything. I think it's just a deterrent. You know, weirdly enough, in like a natural society, that could like evolve into a major trait of a group of people. If a lot of people are addicted to like cigarettes and stuff and it genuinely kills them, it could become like a survival, like, intensive thing. My brother's singing in the kitchen. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving this, dude. I love doing this stuff so much, man. Oh, did I forget to text my girlfriend? No, she hasn't texted me in 3 hours. Alright. But yeah, sweet. Okay. Let's grab another layer. And on this layer, I can work on the clothes. The eyes are different on all the characters I've made so far, which is weird. Tell him to sing California Girls next. Maybe. He might if I ask him to. What do the macaw eyes look like? I might go with the 5 here for the detailing on the interface, you know? Or wait, I would probably want to stick with the 8 for the outer lining of everything of this part, you know? Like that makes that a little bit bigger to make it easier to do everything with this. And then I could just make the eye really small. But I really like how that first eye looks. I might just go with it. What about it being this shape is so much more appealing than everything else? Why do I like the first eye so much better? Do I just take the first eye? Do I just nab the first eye from this layer? I'm gonna steal the eye from this layer. Boom. Boom. Cut selection, new layer. Boom. He's so ugly looking. Oh my gosh, he's so ugly looking. It's perfect. He's so ugly for a macaw. Oh gosh, yeah, he's so ugly for a macaw. Oh, I love it. I love it, actually. It's actually perfect. It's amazing. This is gonna be the ugliest macaw ever. 1, 2, 3, boom, and then we go to this layer, and then we go layer above it, and then we jump this layer back down to this ray, and then we start working on the little details of it, like the black heartish thing on the beak. I'll put on that on this upper layer part. Is that kind of how it looks? From a side profile, it looks like it's like... It looks like it's like heavily tied to the bottom of the first part of the mouth, and then it kind of like goes back in around this part, you know? But it's like a weird... It's hard to do with the small amount of space I gave myself with his beak. Practice makes carpal tunnel. Yeah, practice makes carpal tunnel. Of course it does. I'm definitely going to give myself it at some point. Like, given, like, the amount of time I've played video games and stuff. That looks pretty nice. That looks okay, but, like, maybe... Oh. But yeah. That might be where I have to wrap things up for the night. Thank you so much for coming out, Pure Vessel. I'll probably have another comic out by Wednesday, God willing. Or my attention span willing. Jeez, dude. Getting scammed in Minecraft is like... Jeez, dude. People are doing crazy things nowadays. Jeez. I've heard some stuff about that. That's crazy. But yeah, thanks to every goober that showed up today. I appreciate it. Damn. Good thing you got justice. But yeah, alrighty, everybody. I'll be seeing you around. See ya. Have a nice night.